Here's how I went from never having written a word to signing with one of the biggest Hollywood agencies for my first book.
I start the day with an hour of writing using the Novelry's Golden Hour method. Today, I'm working on this scene where my main character discovers an old family secret. By 7 a.m., I've written over 900 words and I'm feeling super proud of myself. With that, I grab my coffee and I head straight to work. During my lunch break, I sneak in a quick call with my writing mentor. She's a best-selling mystery author who helps me sharpen my writing and keeps me inspired and motivated. This is us going over my submission from yesterday, looking for where to strengthen my scenes and add more intrigue. After work, I join the Novelry Story Clinic with other writers. During these calls, we share our writing progress and we solve plot problems together. Having this community of like-minded writers to share ideas with has been really helpful to me. In the evening, we have our Q&As with famous authors. Tonight's call is with Julia Quinn, yes, the author of Bridgerton. She's showing us how she writes those scenes that make her book and the Netflix show such a hit. And then after dinner with my husband, I spend about 20 minutes reading my hero book before going to bed. Because reading is, surprise, the best inspiration for writing. Lights off, and good night.
I just finished my first novel, Last Call at the Savoy, and it's getting published this year. And none of it would have been possible without the Novelry. I've always loved reading, but I never thought of myself as a writer. But the Novelry made the process so fun and approachable. They took me from my first page to pitching my finished manuscript to publishers. Their 5-step process was so helpful. Before I joined them, I just had this vague idea for a story. The first step in their process is all about storytelling, mapping out my structure and plot. Basically how to take the idea in my head and turn it into a compelling and unique story. In the second step, I wrote a first draft under the guidance of a 3-time best-selling author in my genre. She not only gave me a lot of amazing feedback, but she kept me motivated. And after that, I got to work directly with an editor from one of the big 5 publishing houses. They helped me revise and refine every chapter. And finally, they helped me revise and polish my pitch to agents and publishers. Before this process, I never in a million years would have imagined I would finish a novel, much less get a publishing deal with Hachette. But thanks to the Novelry, I did. And I'm so grateful because I definitely couldn't have done this alone. And if you have even the idea for a story, click on the link below and see all of their success stories and how the Novelry can help you.
After finishing the first draft of my manuscript, I wanted to give myself the best chance possible of being published. And then I came across the Novelry, an online community that's helped hundreds of writers finish their novels, with so many of them landing book deals with the big 5 publishers. And the founder is Louise Dean. She's a Booker Prize listed author. And when she finished her 5th book, she felt the strong need to connect with other writers. So Louise created the Novelry, a safe space where writers can connect and learn. And now the Novelry become a global writing school with classes and one-to-one mentoring, taught by over 30 published authors, including New York Times and USA Today bestsellers. Wherever you are in your writing journey, they show you everything you need to know: how to start, write, edit, and most importantly, how to finish your novel. As a screenwriter, I already had a good understanding of character and story, but novel writing is a completely different animal to screenplays. I learned all about interiority and scene setting, and so many useful tools on craft that have informed all of my writing. And if you're coming at this from scratch, everything is there to help you build compelling plots, write scenes crackling with tension, create unforgettable characters, give them secrets, wants, needs. Whether you're completely new to writing or an experienced writer, the Novelry's 1 hour a day method helps you finish your first draft of your novel in just 90 days. Writing only 1 hour a day. And once you've got your manuscript as perfect as you can make it, the Novelry's editors from the big 5 publishing houses will guide you to get your book ready to pitch. It's a game changer. It really is. And then the Novelry introduced me to my literary agent via their submission service, and less than a month after signing with my agent, I landed a book deal with Pan Macmillan. And my debut novel, Mother Faker, is coming out next year. And if you just look at all of the fantastic reviews and success stories, you can see how many other writers the Novelry have turned into authors. It was the absolute best decision I could have made for me and my book.